We have the student athletes from Ole Miss. We'll introduce the players: Terence Davis, Devontae Shuler, and Breein Tyree. We open for questions here in the middle.
Devontae, when you saw the draw and you saw Columbia pop up next to your team's name, just what was your first thought?
It was just an opportunity for me to come back home and play in front of my family and friends, and also for me to have a better chance for me to play better in my home state.
In the aisle in the middle.
Lou Bajek from the State Paper. Devontae, what's it been like? Talked to your sister earlier this week, ticket requests and everything. So how many people you expect to have here? And just last time you guys were here last month, it didn't go so well. What needs to happen to have a better performance?
I have plenty of family and friends coming, of course. This is like right in the middle of where I'm from, and for the most part, for me just to come back and stay focused, and just for me to come back and get the win, that's the main part of me coming back home and playing in this, and yeah, that's really it.
In the back on the aisle.
I'll continue the line of questions for Devontae. Mike Barber, Richmond Times-Dispatch. I believe you were teammates in high school with Braxton Key from Virginia.
Right, I am.
What do you remember about him, and have you guys maintained a friendship?
Oh, definitely. I won a national championship with him, so always stay in contact. And Braxton is not even just a friend of mine on the court, off the court. He's a great person, and we always stay in contact. He always in contact with my sister, so it's a long relationship.
Here on the front.
Breein and Terence and Devontae, if you'd like, you could chip in on this too, man. Experience is always considered a big thing in the NCAA tournament. Are you guys concerned that you don't have any? Breein, if you would start.
Let's start with Breein and then come down the road this way.
I do feel like experience is a big thing in anything you do. We're experienced guards, and we played a lot of college basketball, but this is our first time in the tournament, so this will be a new experience for us. But on the other side of it, we'll be just as excited as any other person would be for this major opportunity.
Definitely for me too. We definitely gotta have a great experience. Of course, I ain't never been here, but us going against a D1 college basketball team, we're gonna treat it as if it was an SEC regular season game. So.
And just to go along with them, you know, we three guys who've been playing with each other, you know, for quite some time now, and you know, we have no experience in the NCAA tournament, but we do have experience together with this team, so I think we'll be okay along the road.
Here in the front on the aisle.
TD, this is what you came back for to play in this, so now that you're here, what's the feeling for you?
It's unbelievable. You know, get to share this moment, you know, with some of the guys that you know, you've been around forever, and just to be here, man, it's just special. But you know, we're not satisfied.
Front row.
Hey, Terence, the last couple of games you've had a hard time, you know, scoring, getting buckets. Have you kind of flushed that, or do you feel like you got to see a couple go in to get some confidence going tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's once the game over, that's flush. I mean, you know, the great thing about it, you have another opportunity. We have another opportunity to play, you know, tomorrow, and that's just a good thing about it.
Stay on the front on the right side.
Bree, from your scout of Oklahoma so far, what stands out about what they do well, and what kind of challenges might there be in this game?
They shoot the ball really well. They also exploit mismatches very well. All their players from 1 to 5 can bring down the ball or dribble the ball, and they do a lot of isolation. So we just need to guard the ball, stay in front of our men, stay second in the air, be physical with them, and rebound the ball, and I think we should be fine.
Bree, a big reason why y'all were able to do the turnarounds because Devontae got moved to point guard and you got to be moved off the ball. What kind of growth have you seen in Devontae when he's been able to do at that position specifically?
Tremendous growth. I mean, even from his freshman year, when I was playing point and he was playing the 2 guard, he grew tremendously in that year. But just from his freshman year into his sophomore year, just his leadership qualities has grown tremendously. handling the ball, making better decisions, getting the team in the right sets, and I don't want to say taking a back seat to me and TD, but not taking as many shots, and not even getting the spotlight at all times. But he just keeps it going, and he's a major part of our team. And without him, this train doesn't go. So, I mean, his growth has been tremendous, and he's still not done yet, and we got a long way to go as a team.
Breein, along those lines.
It's just a reminder if we could remember to introduce ourselves and say our affiliation.
Brian Rippey, Super Talk Mississippi. Breein, along those lines, what specifically has that freed you up to do on the wing as opposed to you having to play point last year?
It's freed me up to just be a lot more aggressive offensively. That's what Coach wants me to do, assert myself on the offensive end and, take better shots than I did last year. And Devontae's helped me do that a lot this year. And, just getting me open because he's such, an aggressive guard. A lot of help will come and kickouts to me and TD on the wings, and then it's time for, us to make a play and, try and get the ball in the basket.
Second row in the aisle.
Parrish Alford, Daily Journal in Tupelo, Mississippi. Devontae, as a young person, how many times did you come to this gym as a fan, and did you play here?
I didn't really come to many games, but my sister was a big fan of the basketball team, my brother, so they always tell me, like, coming to USC, getting a good feel for how Coach Frank Martin is, like, just for me being around and the environment, for me to get a feel of a college basketball stadium. It's been great.
Second row in the aisle.
Ben Garrett, 247 Sports. TD, Devontae is a guy that you took under your wing really, really early in his career. Was important in getting him here, actually. What have you seen from him and how far he's coming as a player and just all around in terms of his game?
Well, like Breein touched on, Devontae, just a tremendous player, to be a freshman and play key roles last year, then to play a whole nother role, point guard, never played, point at that position ever. It just tells you, how good of a player he are, just to play a whole different position and be good at it and, get his team to, March Madness. It just tells you everything.